Hello Gyanies, welcome to GyanVah. Today we are going to learn some new concepts, and we will also revise some older concepts. First we will revise the OSI Model 7 layers. Then we will learn about IPv4 addressing. After that we will cover the required binary basics. Then we will learn about the Subnet Mask concept, and along with this we will also get a clear idea about network address and broadcast address. And finally, we will understand the main subnetting concept in detail. So stay tuned and learn with us. So let's get started with the first topic, which is OSI model. As I said earlier, we are not going in depth with the OSI model because we have already covered it in detail in one of our previous videos. The video link will be available in the description, so make sure to check it out if you want a full explanation. But for now, let's quickly revise the 7 layers of the OSI model. The OSI model stands for Open Systems Interconnection Model. It divides network communication into 7 layers. These layers are Application Layer, which is at the 7th position. Presentation Layer, which is at the 6th position. Session Layer, which is at the 5th position. Transport Layer, at 4th position. Network Layer, at 3rd position. Data Link Layer, at 2nd position, and at last, Physical Layer, at 1st position. For today's topic, the most important layer is the network layer, because this is the layer where IP addressing and subnetting concepts belongs. Okay, now let's move to the next concept, which is IPv4 addressing. An IPv4 address is used to uniquely identify a device on a network. A typical IPv4 address looks like this. An IPv4 address consists of 32 bits, and these 32 bits are divided into 4 parts called octets. Each octet contains 8 bits, and each octet can have values ranging from 0 to 255. As you see on the screen, IPv4 addresses are written in dotted decimal format, which makes them easier for humans to read. So now continuing binary basics with the same addressing example. And also before understanding subnetting, we must understand binary numbers, because networking calculations are based on binary. Each octet in an IP address has 8 bits, and each bit has a specific value. Those values are, from left to right they are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. For example, the decimal number 192 in binary becomes the addition of 128 and 64. So in binary it will look like this in 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Binary helps us understand how the network portion and host portion are separated. Let's cover up binary in short. 1 byte is nothing but 8 bits. And each bit consists only one value, which is either 1 or 0, and this is the reason it is called binary. Let's move on to the next concept, and let's understand the concept of a subnet mask. A subnet mask is used to determine which part of an IP address represents the network and which part represents the host. For example, if you consider this IP address is 192.168.1.10, and the subnet mask is like this: 255.255.255.0. Now the same subnet mask in binary form will look like this: ones in the position of 255 and then zeros in the position of 0. Here the main point to understand is the ones represent the network portion, while the zeros represent the host portion. Now let's understand 2 important concepts in this part, which are network address and broadcast address. The network address identifies the network itself, while the broadcast address is used to send a message to all devices within that network. For example, the network address will look like this: 192.168.1.0. and the broadcast address is 192.168.1.255. Then the usable host range of IP addresses becomes 192.168.1.1, 2. 192.168.1.254. So network address will start the range and broadcast address will be the end of the range. Now let's finally understand the concept of subnetting. Subnetting is the process of dividing one large network into multiple smaller networks called subnets. This helps to improve the network performance, the network security, efficient IP address management. Now let's understand this with a simple subnetting example. Consider a company network. We can divide that into smaller networks like an HR department, an finance department, and IT department. This makes network communication more organized and efficient. Right. Now let's understand this with a simple subnetting concept. The example network we will consider here is this one. 192.168.1.0/24. If we divide it into 4 subnets, we get this. The first will get 192.168.1.0. The second will get 192.168.1.64. The third will get 192.168.1.128. And the last will get 192.168.1.192. Each of these 4 subnet contains 64 IP addresses. And that's how subnetting works in computer networking. So that's all for now. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, comment your questions and thoughts, and share it with other Gyanies who want to learn networking. And don't forget to subscribe to GyanVah for more tech concepts explained in a simple way. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep growing. Because success comes from action.